What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Today, Brave Girls released a new mini album and this title track, Thank You. We've only heard one song by them, and it was After We Ride. I really enjoyed the song. It had this 80s type of vibe. The content itself, as far as the lyrics, was really interesting as well. And it's been playlist, and I enjoy it every time I hear it. So I have been meaning to get back to them, but we have a lot of projects on this channel, so we're finally getting to check them out because they have a new release. So let's check this out. Brave Girls, Thank You. Now the 80s vibe, I don't know, from this frame looks more futuristic, so we'll see where we go. Let's go. Oh no, we're in the 70s. I love the colors. It's a vibe. Ooh. EDM. Since the days I cried in secret. I don't know if I'd be here without you. I love it. Ooh. That. Okay, before we get into the second verse, holy shit. Yes, we're neck deep in the 70s right now, and I'm here for it. Okay, they did a very good job with the production. This is mixed very, very well. It is just rock solid, and it's very cozy. It seems like they could have gone here, right? Well, let me make sure I'm in frame. They could have gone here, but they set the max to about right here. So it's not an over-the-top chorus, which is really cool. It gives it a more cozy vibe because it's not really bright, it's not really big, but it doesn't take away from the power. It's just not as high as they could have gone, which is awesome. And one thing that stood out was all the elements that are used. They're not just being used, taking elements from the 70s, using them. They're using them appropriately and very, very well. And one thing that stood out to me was in the second part of this chorus, even though it's subtle, it sounds like there's something going on underneath the thank you part. So let me go back and pretend it's here. Yes, right under the thank you part, it sounds like a vocoder, which is someone singing through a mic. It's going through a synthesizer, and they're playing along on the synthesizer, and it gives it this robotic type of sound. It could just be a tuned voice with effects on it, but I would like to think they actually used a vocoder from back in that time period. And if it's right underneath, so it's something that was used in funk, I think. Kool and the Gang, Earth, Wind, and Fire use that. It's right underneath. Normally that would be up louder, but it's right underneath the top vocal. See if you guys can hear that. It's right under the thank you part. Right here. It's what's giving that little, it's like a vibrating type of voice in the background, almost distorted. I think Earth, Wind, and Fire used it in, or was it Kool and the Gang? Let's Groove Tonight is coming to mind. I don't know if it was Kool and the Gang or Earth, Wind, and Fire. But it's used right underneath, and it stood out immediately. I don't know if most people would notice that aren't familiar with that music from that time period, but it's really cool that they used it. And then right after that, those 70s types, that 70s type of bubbly synthesizer kicked in right after that, a la Blondie, maybe. Okay, let's go back a little bit and let this finish up. Yeah, it's really satisfying to listen to. Okay, we're gonna pause again. If you're new here, we nerd out, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. That the pre-chorus has that EDM drop feel, or the EDM build-up feel, right, going into the drop, and it's very predictable, right? But I was wondering, why is it hitting different than a standard EDM build-up? And it's because what we're hearing mainly is the bass, and normally over that bass would be synthesizers and kind of filtered effects or filtered synths, creating that rise effect to the drop. And I just noticed that there are synths there are keys there, but they're mixed down and EQ'd down to where the bass is, low mid-range-esque, so right above, but kind of made to feel like they're part of the bass, like they're ghost notes. They're hints of what we're used to hearing in a build-up like this, but they're mixed into that bass, and it's really cozy, because that did hit me the first time, and I finally figured out why. Let's go back and hear that again. Dun, 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 dun. You can hear those stabs. That's really, really nice. Yeah, it's a really cool take on an EDM rise that we're used to hearing all the time. And I love the second section of the chorus. Bridge. Whoa. Hold on. We're now in a climax chorus, which is probably going to be doubled, and it's going to take us out. But what happened in the bridge? That was an instrumental bridge. I don't know that I've ever, at least in the songs that we've explored on this channel, have I ever heard an instrumental bridge in K-pop? I feel like that would be something that I would remember, because that is very unlike K-pop. They dropped it down to an instrumental with no vocals. There were some vocal samples, and I think a vocoder type of thing towards the end of that, but no vocals. And at the very end of that, there was like a split second of silence, or it was a ring out of all the instruments, and I thought they were going to go to a breakdown, which I was like, okay, cool. It felt right, but no. They didn't go there. They actually went to a climax. That is really refreshing and really nice, and should be done more in K-pop. I feel like we've talked about this before, so maybe it has been done. I just can't remember who did it. All right, let's go back and hear that again. It still kept all the 70s elements too, but it did change a little bit, and I was trying to figure out why, because they had some claps in there. There was other things in there that was all 70s, but something about it was different. It brought it a little bit more into 2022. I couldn't figure out why, though, in that short listen. So let's go back. Fearless. I don't know what it is. It's still got the 70s elements, but it feels different. And then we go into this. Whoa. Okay. So I have been reading the lyrics, and it doesn't seem like, I mean, it sounds like a love thing, but it sounds like something more. And what did I just see here? I was trying to read the signs as fast as I could, and the one thing stood out, which was this. Danke. Is it Danke? Danke? I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but isn't that German for thank you? And grazie. Okay, I see that. Coraggio. Thank you in English. Cheer up. Courage. Yeah, is this, it feels like this is a thank you to the fans. And it makes sense, I guess, given what you guys told me about their story and what they've been through throughout their career. It makes sense. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it really does, because Brave Girls is stapled or stamped all over the video, right, in signs and stuff like that. And there's a lot of things talking like cheer up. I forgot what the other one said on the bottom. Fearless, something like that. Yeah, really, really cool. So this might be towards the fans. You guys let me know if that's right. Let's go back a little bit and let it vibe out. Movie like things happen. Movie like things happen when we're together. Oh. Yeah, maybe it is to the fans. Okay. Once again, yes, they blew me away. That was very, very nice. Very well executed. The 70s sound was really, really well done. I loved how you just hear this wall of instruments all in your ears and vocals right down the middle. It was mixed very well. It wasn't girls on top. It was, or the girls' voices on top. It was just a nice instrumental and vocal mix. It was super, super nice. That is playlist for sure. And yes, we have to hear more from Brave Girls. All right, once again, I really enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you next time. Peace.